I need to be spending more time when I am networking and meeting people, which is relatively minimal at this moment in time, to people where the relationships are genuinely worth nurturing, cultivating and growing into something that creates a win-win situation for both parties. Too often I'm involved in relationships that the other side wins and I don't really win too much other than goodwill. And I'll always do that because that's kind of entrepreneurial code, that we help one another, but we have to do it within the realms of what capacity we have. So the notes for my diary today are, if you're not a networking, relationship building type of entrepreneur similar to myself, there will be situations where you have to network, you have to build relationships with certain individuals, and when it's not your role you can be more choosy and picky about who you meet and when and on what terms. I think the key, if you are with these people, you'll meet carefully and qualify them sufficiently. I mean, I spent probably an hour and a half on the phone to said individual before meeting with them today, and during that time I could understand that yes, they were serious, yes, they could bring sufficient a win to the table, and I could obviously provide a sufficient win to their table, so it could cultivate into something that could be incredibly worthwhile for both sides. But I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not qualified that relationship. So if you're not a natural networker and you only have a minimum amount of time associated with building relationships and networking because you maybe have sales or sales members or account managers in your team, business development managers in your team, then you have to be very choosy and specific about how you spend your time in networking scenarios. So ultimately, always qualify the meeting prior to agreeing to it. Those are hopefully free and not fine. So that's it. I hope marathon blogging on consecutive days of a lap of the world. And do give us a subscribe, share, like and comment. The more people we get in front of, the more money we raise and the more children's lives we save, which is why I do this every single day. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy. See you again tomorrow.